Not withering, and it's life so fast, the lights keep flickering. What goes around comes back, and that's the karma truth.
And now,
good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Wladimir Klitschko's making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things. The Brown Bomber's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
Introducing first, his professional record stands at 55 wins, including 49 big knockouts and only 3 defeats. Wladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko. And his opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, the Brown Bomber, Wilder.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway.
You're taking too many punches. Hand up.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by the Brown Bomber. Wladimir Klitschko's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Wladimir Klitschko has shown that he is a complete, well-rounded boxer puncher. I mean, just look at his combination punching alone, Teddy.
Yeah, and the key there is the jab. I mean, he uses that jab to set everything up. You know, sometimes he paws with it a little bit, but he's always keeping you busy. And most important, he's always controlling range until it's time to drop the hammer, the right hand.
I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you've trained many a guy who's been up against a guy with better hand speed. What have you told them?
Well, I've told them that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them. Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Wladimir Klitschko's ripped by an uppercut. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko's scoring with that right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. End of round 1. Wladimir Klitschko's commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him. There's a straight right hand. Everybody knows Wladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Wladimir Klitschko's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
And he just holds on there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Very accurate two-punch combo by Wladimir Klitschko.
Get close to him. Get close to him.
The Brown Bombers off mark all night long. And Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
At nearly 6'7" and with his great athleticism, he's a tough challenge for so many of these heavyweights who have gone after him for that heavyweight belt. Why so?
Well, he understands his identity, Joe. He understands what he is and what he isn't. You know, he's not an inside guy. He doesn't mentally deal with inside fighter. And physically, he's not really made for that. So he keeps you on the outside. He uses his jab to keep range, keep distance. And as you take the chances, he looks to knock your brains out with the right hand. He's a guy that understands exactly what he is when he gets in that ring.
So a fresh round is underway. But is it a fresh fighter? The Brown Bombers corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Wladimir Klitschko. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Body shot lands. It was the right. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. The Brown Bombers done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Halfway through this round. Good flush shot upstairs. The Brown Bombers showing us some desperate measures right here. Throwing big looping shots, just trying to headhunt after being stunned.
Yeah, sometimes when you're not sure of yourself, you actually do the opposite of what most people would think or picture that you do. You go right after the guy. You kind of run into the propeller of the plane. That's what he's doing right now.
You got this one. Stay
Not
on
much
the
action
outside.
as he just ties up. Well, this is the kind of work, a good solid headshot that won Wladimir Klitschko the heavyweight championship and has kept him on top now for the better part of this decade.
Yeah, what I like about it is when he throws a punch.
Wladimir Klitschko's hurt bad by a right hand. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. And we come to the end of the round. 3 rounds in the books. Wladimir Klitschko's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Punches and bunches, combination up top. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Wladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Wladimir Klitschko's punch didn't come close. Halfway through round number 4. protecting his head well with his guard. Wladimir Klitschko is a well-rounded fighter, and right now Wladimir is showing you what he can do defensively. Very sound, keeping those arms up and blocking well.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Double jab upstairs.
Wladimir
Wladimir Klitschko's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Wladimir Klitschko's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. How about that? Another right hand. Scored well up top. And that's the end of round 4. Wladimir Klitschko's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Solid straight right hand. Wladimir Klitschko's left landing well. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Brown Bomber. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Wladimir Klitschko's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
The Brown Bombers impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
You're not pace yourself.
The combo lands upstairs. That's very nice work by Wladimir Klitschko that time, countering back after making the block. Solid left hand to the head. The Brown Bombers got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Big shot he just scored with. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Wladimir Klitschko's right hand scores well. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
You're doing great.
Good way to bring it back with the left hook after landing that right to the head. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Wladimir Klitschko's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers tagged. Scores up top with a left. Wladimir Klitschko's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Wladimir Klitschko's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
There's another right hand. Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
And yet another right hand lands. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep moving, baby. Come on.
Good right hand. The Brown Bombers landed a good, solid combination. What a big shot. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
It's over. This fight is over. The Brown Bombers' night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.
Your winner, Wladimir Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko.
Wladimir Klitschko's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.